Hello viewers, welcome to the channel Amazing Civil Engineering Studies. Time to enter the world of civil engineering. Here we will learn about different concepts related to civil engineering. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more new updates. In today's video we are going to discuss about construction planning and management. Important terms. PERT technique of network analysis is mainly useful for research and development projects. The weakness of the bar chart is interdependencies of activities, project progress, and uncertainties. In PERT analysis, the time estimates of activities and probability of their occurrence follows SS distribution curve. The area under the SS distribution curve is divided into two equal parts by expected time. Earliest finish of an activity is always less than or equal to earliest event time of the following node. Latest start of an activity is always greater than or equal to latest event time of preceding node. Free float is mainly used to identify the activities, which can be delayed without affecting the total float of either the preceding or succeeding activities. Whenever an activity has zero total float, then free float and independent float both must be zero. Total float for any activity is defined as the difference between its latest start time and earliest start time. Free float for any activity is defined as the difference between its earliest finish time and earliest start time for its successor activity. Free float for any activity is defined as the difference between its earliest finish time and earliest start time for its successor activity. Critical path is always longest. The time by which a particular activity can be delayed without affecting the preceding and succeeding activities is known as independent float. The independent float affects only the particular activity involved. The time with which direct cost does not reduce with the increase in time is known as normal time. The time corresponding to minimum total project cost is between normal time and the cost slope is defined as ratio of crash cost normal cost to normal time crash time. The direct cost of a project with respect to normal time is minimum. The reduction in project time normally results in increasing the direct cost and decreasing the indirect cost. Economic saving of time results by crashing cheapest critical activity. The process of incorporating changes and rescheduling or replanning is called updating. Slack time refers to an event. The constraints in case of resource smoothing operation would be project duration time. Updating may result in change of critical path, decrease and increase of project completion time. Crash project duration is obtained by summing the crash durations for all the activities along the critical path obtained by taking into account the crash duration for all the activities. Slack time in PERT analysis is minimum for critical events. Interfering float is the difference between total float and free float. Dragline excavator is most suitable for digging underwater. Dipper shovel earth moving machines has the shortest cycle time. For a given size of bucket, the ideal output of a dragline will be least in wet sticky clay. Statements for power shovel. Output can be increased by reducing the angle of swing for a given depth of cut. For a given angle of swing, output will be minimum at optimum depth of cut. Output can be increased by increasing the size of shovel. Rolling resistance of a wheel depends upon vehicle load and ground condition. Output of a bulldozer is decreased if drawbar horsepower of the tractor is increased for a given hauling distance. Decreased if the hauling distance is increased for a given drawbar horsepower of the tractor. Earth is the surface which give highest coefficient of traction while using crawler track tractors. Loose sand is the surface which give highest rolling resistance for a rubber-tired vehicle. In time cost optimization of a project, crashing is done on original critical activities and those that become critical at any stage of crashing in the order of ascending cost slope. During the construction period, price variation clause in contracts caters to variation in cost in materials element, labor element, and petrol oil lubricant element. At a work site, statistical quality control of concrete means applying the theory of probability to sample testing or inspection. Mobilization advance up to 10% of the cost of work is given to a contractor for all activities required to start the work at site on finalization of the contract document. For now, please subscribe, like, share and do not forget to press bell icon.